Hello. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
For those of you just tuning in now, this is www.riverwestradio.com. My name is Christopher Rose. I'll be your host, and I would like to present you with Odyssey Local Artist Interviews, better known as OLE, which is a live streaming internet talk show Thursday nights from 8 to 9 p.m., available to listen to at riverwestradio.com. We bring locally established artists to get to know them and more about the city as we take a glance at their perspectives on what's happening on the inside of Milwaukee's creative culture. And today's featured artist is the Cotto Brothers.
What's happening, Rose?
How's it going, guys?
Good to be here, Rose.
Excellent, excellent. Good to have you guys. This is first time we're doing the show here, so I really appreciate you guys coming down.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, anything for you, Rose. We just kind of are up in the bustle here, man. We just witnessed an accident.
Everything's okay. Everyone's
everything's
all right.
okay. But we just accidentally became witnesses of a hit and run. And the person that was hit was actually our homie, Owen. I hope he's okay. Right now he's being taken to the hospital. So.
Okay. Somebody take him to the hospital? We got an ambulance for him?
No ambulance, man. That stuff costs too much money. You know how it is.
We got a friend taking care of him right now, just taking him to the hospital where he needs to be. But he's going to be all right. Minor injury.
Okay, good. Yeah. All right, there. Everybody out there listening, if you're driving on your phones, watching this live streaming, pull over and then listen. Tune in then. Drive safely. Okay? For those of you tuning in, again, this is www.riverwestradio.com, and the featured artist today, the Cotto Brothers. We're going to touch on a couple things here tonight, guys. You know, we're in the heart of the River West neighborhood right now. And, you know, we're just trying to reach out to you know, the local artists and find out what's happening, you know. I'd like to start off by talking to you a little bit about your work. Can you tell me a little bit about your background, where you guys got started as artists?
Yeah, I mean, we're brothers. We do art. That's the only thing that we want to do right now. And, you know, sincerely, we've been blessed with some good stuff just to give to the people. And it's, you know, more of a gift for ourselves, really, too. And we just, you know, we put a lot of colors and shapes in together and just make harmony with art, life, and people.
Mm-hmm. Very nice, very nice. And what initially sparked it for you guys? What was the thing that set it off for you guys that made you go, hey, I'm gonna pursue art? You know,
just watching the art scene around here in Milwaukee, we thought, you know, we could bring something to the table, and so we decided to just test it out, test the water, see if we can compete. And you know, little by little, we started selling pieces, putting on more shows, making things happen here in Milwaukee in terms of art. So, and, you know, making people proud of us and being proud of ourselves. So, I mean, just watching the other people do their art, thinking that we could, you know, have a part in that.
Very nice.
Amen.
Praise be. So listen, speaking of, you know, getting events going, is there anything that you guys have kind of in the scope, something coming up that you're looking forward to?
Sorry about that. We got our dog here.
That's
He's
perfectly
fine. There's a lot of people
welcome.
here, man.
He's welcome.
Yeah. What was the question again, Rose? I'm sorry, man. We're just getting too distracted.
No, you got to
by all these
handle the
people.
dog, man. That's good. No, I was just curious, you know, what kind of stuff that's going on in the near future in town here that you're kind of looking forward to. Something you're looking forward to see or hear or be a part of.
You know, in terms of the stuff that we do, we like to keep that personal until we release it. Just to make it a surprise, because we're all about the element of surprise. In terms of just, you know, doing more of what we're doing, I mean, we have a lot of projects lined up, so hopefully the people will get to see this little by little. But in the meantime, we just love to hop around and just see what other people are doing, just getting the vibes from from the community here.
Where are some places that you tend to hop around, and where do you like to get into if you're trying to figure out what's going on? Where's a hangout spot at, guys?
The hangout spots are really our studio. We have a lot of good people, all kinds of people from all walks of life just coming in through there. But, you know, essentially we'll hit up anything. I mean, it could be the Pfister Hotel, or, you know, it could even be like Club Timbuktu on Center Street. I mean, it could be anywhere. Some places I like to avoid than others because just of the people I attract here. We used to hop around a lot just to be present everywhere, but, you know, as of late, we figured that there's just a lot of cops everywhere we go. I mean,
Everywhere.
it's just like cop after cop after cop. There's police everywhere. I mean, it's, you know, we see like about 8 cops, squad cars, within half an hour of just driving. So it's a real bummer because no one can really just come out and just get rowdy or just do whatever they want without getting in trouble for anything, even a broken taillight. And, you know, it's just kind of getting annoying. I mean, Milwaukee has a lot to offer, but, man, there's just too many cops on these streets. I don't know what they're prepping for. Maybe it's time for revolution, you know. But in the meantime, we'll keep that low key. But I don't know what these guys are here doing. I mean, they're just really trying to put down the fun, and it's just making Milwaukee really
Lame.
Yeah.
So you guys are
Weak
trying to
sauce.
go out and see what's going on, catch some tunes
Yeah.
somewhere, and you feel a little bit, you know, tainted by the force.
Yeah, we gotta push these cops out of town, man. No more cops. It's the biggest gang in America. They're not keeping people safe. They're not protecting the citizens. What are they doing?
They're busting people for DUIs, man. That's what they're doing.
Trying to
And it
cash
sucks. You know, it's just that there's a, you know, for Christ's sake, man, bars close at 2 o'clock. Once 2 a.m. hits, it's time to go to bed. So the whole town is dead. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, nobody's throwing house parties anymore. I mean, you know, this shit needs to pop. I mean, it's just kind of like this thing where...
More house parties, man. More house parties.
Yeah, more house parties. Speaking of
Why
that...
do you guys feel like there should be more house parties? What is it that attracts you to
Liquor's
to that
cheaper,
scene?
man. Liquor's cheaper.
Yeah.
And no
Okay.
rules, no bullshit. You don't have to hang out around people you don't like, you know. Just good people, good vibes.
A little bit more intimate.
Yeah, a little more intimate, man. Do whatever you want. Play the music you want, you know.
That's right.
But yeah, speaking of house parties, Rose, I mean, whoever's on the air just listening right now, I mean, we want to throw some parties. So whenever you want to reach out, if you have a place, a warehouse, anything that's dope of a space, hit us up.
I understand you guys are pretty well connected with a few organizations in town that are right at your fingertips as far as
including
trying to-
yourself, Rosie. I mean, your organization is probably one of the dopest here in Milwaukee, just in terms of just throwing just dope events. Just bring musicians and artists together. That's all we want.
Odyssey.
I mean, not to just to name drop you on your own show, but
Okay.
you know, your events are, you know, places, environments where we feel comfortable, and, you know, we can lay back and do whatever we want and have no one touch us.
Excellent.
And we like that.
Excellent. And it's always an honor to have you guys down.
Yeah, we love stopping by to whatever is coming on that's really worth seeing, especially live music.
Speaking of live music, anything as of late locally that kind of sticks out to mind that has some quality to it, something that you could drive around to, something you guys are actually kicking and enjoying.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of actually good talent here. It's just unfortunate to see people that kind of get their heads swollen thinking that they are the ish, but I mean, this is Milwaukee. It's kind of a small town, but if you're thinking you're big, then you're just a big fish in a small pond. But there's a lot of great talent there.
What are some acts that you like, that you've caught, that you really enjoyed, that you walked away from?
Diamato, no doubt, man. Diamato, best MC in town, best live show. He kicks some ass, man. Diamato's where it's at.
Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah, Diamato is actually a musician that really kind of took a hold of us because, I mean, the kid's got the goods. There's no doubt about it. And he really can't, I mean, no one can touch him and people already want to collaborate with him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's trying to do his own thing, and that's what's admirable about him. Besides, it's just really entertaining just to watch him. Super entertaining, man.
Absolutely. We seen him down at the Stonefly on January 27th, a few weeks ago, and it looks like Stonefly was so excited for his performance that they invited him back, and he'll be there again on April 21st.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably be there just to see his ass one more time, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm. I think he's going to be performing at the Stonefly again with the grand opening for a new gallery in River West within the Stonefly Brewery. Odyssey's going to be curating inside of there, hanging up a fresh collection of work from various native Milwaukee artists. In addition, I think Diamato is going to do a performance, as well as Animals in Human Attire, Test Pilot,
Right on.
a new band called the Newlybreds.
Okay, I don't know him.
Okay.
All right.
And we got a couple DJs, The Gimp and DJ Puffin.
Okay, Puffin, we've heard of. We've seen him live a couple times, and he's awesome, without a doubt. I mean, not just to put up the same old dubsteppy tunes, because quite frankly, back in the UK, that stuff's just super old. But in terms of putting the grime into some fresh sounding music, I think DJ Puffin is actually doing it proper. I mean, especially for a town like Milwaukee. Definitely, I like to name drop the Catacombs. That's another band I saw live. Super fresh.
All right.
Just new sounds. And that's what we're all doing. Is just, I mean, as artists, as a duo, my brother and I, we like to go and chase new sound. That's what we want. And if it's good, then we stick around.
Excellent.
And if it's super good, then yeah, we'll tell other people.
Excellent. I'm gonna sort of rewind and focus.
Yeah, let's
focus
rewind
more
a little bit.
Focus more on what you guys are about and what you've been doing.
Yeah.
Maybe kind of some things that you're gonna be doing.
Yeah, let's take that back. I'm sorry, Rose. I mean, we're still kind of, shaken up with that incident. We saw that accident.
Yeah.
We saw our homie get hit by a car, and we definitely had to handle some business. So,
But he's all right. He's all right, though.
yeah,
That's good.
Thank God.
we're all blessed to have our friends safe and sound with their health intact. But whoever did hit my friend on his motorcycle, you're gonna have it. All right, you're gonna be seeing some stuff. All right, we'll be seeing you soon. Alrighty.
All right then, you guys. So I'm gonna revert back to your work now.
Yeah, the Cotto Brothers.
Let me ask you. Can you tell me about an actual real life experience that may have influenced one of your pieces? And you can tell us what piece that is and kind of just
That's
where
a good question.
where that came from.
I think for our painting Eminem, it's a painting of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. I think reading the autobiography of Malcolm X had really influenced me. Enjoying his speeches, his lectures, reading his writings. So that kind of influenced me to create that painting. I've always been a big fan of his work and Martin's as well. So that really changed my life right there. That book, a fantastic book, the autobiography of Malcolm X, super dope.
Yeah, I could agree with that painting, just because we paired Malcolm X with Martin Luther King as a duo in one painting. It was in representation, or maybe we were reflecting us, but we pay major respects and honor to those guys that just, those are powerful figures in our history, and we want to represent that. But I think that was a painting that we both did together that just really solidified what we were doing as something amazing.
Would you say there's something consistent as far as within the content from piece to piece that you've
That the Cotto Brothers do?
that the Cottos do?
Yeah, it's always going to be colors. Colors.
Okay, Ice-T.
Nice. Colors.
I am a nightmare walking. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But is there something that you feel that stays consistent, whether it's beyond what you're actually seeing, but the message maybe that's being delivered, or maybe
in terms of
the
imagery,
inspiration for each piece? Is there something that?
We obviously love to touch on history. We like to touch on issues and
Social topics.
imagery, anything that really tickles us in a way that we feel that we have to just put it down and just have it be shown. It has to touch us in some way, and whatever touches us obviously touches everybody else. Next question.
I understand, just from having talked to you guys before, that you don't have really any very, institutional influence on the development of your work as artists. I mean, but at the same time, I feel like there must be some kind of a teacher or maybe a program or a mentor that you guys have dealt with that has kind of helped hone your visions and to becoming what you have today. Would you say that there's somebody or something that you kind of pay homage to as far as the tactics you use?
In terms of kind of kind of molding us or kind of guiding us into the path that we're on now. I mean, essentially, it would be our mother.
No doubt.
Our mother is just an inspirational person to us. She always tuned us into anything with musicals, plays, theater, the arts, ballet, furniture, interior design, patterns,
paintings,
fashion, everything. And she's a very high standard woman with exquisite taste. I mean, we could never match up to her, but she definitely molded us to who we are right now. But in terms of being mentors or someone being mentor to us, I think my brother has always been a mentor to me, and so forth.
And vice versa too. But Mom has always been there, and she's always pushed us harder and harder. And just watching her work and her work ethic got us to try to match that, which is impossible.
Yeah,
Mom works way too hard, but we always try to outdo each other at least. Work harder and work harder and work harder.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you guys something a little different here. What role would you say an artist has on society?
The biggest role. The biggest role of all. There's what is an artist really? Am I an artist? Are you an artist? Is the dude down the block an artist? Is the homeless dude an artist?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I agree. Everyone's got a little artist in them. Can't really define that, So people who do art, it could be anything from like how a person talks, how a person walks, what they wear, They're an artist in themselves. What they like to do, what they like to eat, how they cook, So it's like everyone could be an artist, and we all put it into something. We're all human beings. We all live art.
Yeah, but not to stray away from the question, Rose. I think that the role of the artist is just kind of achieve something big of self-expression that could actually change history and change our culture.
Absolutely.
You could change the whole culture of the world, depending on what you do, in your art, in your craft, without a doubt. I mean, I think art has progressed our history and our culture to where it is right now.
Even all types of art. You have the Tibetan dude, the Tibetan kid who's bumping 50 Cent right now. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, actually, we were just in Morocco, and we were passing by this. It's kind of like this little nook where someone was cutting hair, and the dude had black lights on, and he was cranking up Lil Wayne like nobody's business. But this was inside. It was in Fez, right, dude?
Yeah.
No, in Fez.
Fez, Morocco.
Fez, Morocco. Somebody was bumping Lil Wayne hard. So that's culture, man. That's
how it changes the world.
That's
one
how it
person to the
changes.
next. Globalization in an artistic way.
So do you feel a certain responsibility as an artist?
Yeah, you gotta ring true. You gotta represent your current times, and not fuck around and not lie. Or be fake, or just try to be from another time period. You gotta represent art of today.
Yeah, just be
the contemporary. So the current.
So yeah, I mean, we do have an obligation. We have we have an obligation. I mean, we have to. I mean, I think all of us need to be responsible for the next 7 generations. No effing around. And we need to take care of this planet. And we need to take care of our culture and preserve it, progress it, and further it to just be
Higher planes.
Higher Plains.
Okay, and for those younger artists out there that might tune into this, what can you suggest to them to pursue those higher planes and to achieve?
How about spontaneity? Just be spontaneous.
You gotta experiment.
Improvisation.
You know,
experience. Push yourself.
Definitely, you gotta take risks every day, all the time. Not too dangerous though. Take the right risks.
Take the right risk.
You gotta
but push yourself. Dare yourself.
What's
Rose? Can I answer this phone call real quick? Hello. Hey, listen, I'm on the air right now. I gotta go. Okay. I just wanted to say that.
For those of you just tuning in right now, this is www.riverwestradio.com, and my name is Christopher Rose. I'll be your host. This is a new program, Thursday evenings from 8 to 9 p.m. Olay, Odyssey, local artist interviews.
Odyssey.
Yes, and we bring them by the numbers every week. New featured artists, getting to know the artist's perspective on what's happening on Milwaukee's creative culture. And we're here right now with Chris and Alex Cotto, featured artist of the week. Can you tell me a little bit more about your work? You guys work collaboratively together.
Yes,
that's right. And how do you approach each piece? Where does it start from, and how do you approach it?
It all starts with an idea. You know, it starts with an idea, and then you put it on paper. You start sketching, then it builds up to be something bigger. I mean, for us, we want to go beyond paintings. I mean, we want to go beyond art itself. I mean, we want to create a movement. You know, I was just joking around with Alex the other day that, you know, some people are not even acknowledging us as artists, but they've been calling us art revolutionaries, and we like that. We like the sound of that. Yeah, we just want to bring color to the world. Alex, do you want to emphasize on that?
Yeah, we're just trying to make great artwork, trying to impress ourselves, make ourselves happy, to deal with the fucked up world around us, you know? Too much shit is bad out there. You need some color in your lives, you know? Try to get a good feeling. Everyone's down and out. Economy's bad, you know? Country's at war.
Yeah.
It's
everybody,
hard.
You know, the people in the panel running for president right now, none of them, frankly, is a real good choice. You know, I just want to say on there that maybe we should all just take a stand and not vote at all. Nobody vote. And we push that movement. How about that? I don't know. That's just food for thought. Let's think about that for a little bit. But let's segue to something else, or else I don't want to get too much into it, you know?
Yeah, we're not going to get too much into politics here. We're going to stay on the creative tip.
Yeah, you know, someone once told me that politics is like showbiz for ugly people. So you don't quote me on that, but, you know.
All right, nobody's going to quote you on that. Record, check one more. All right.
Rose, I also want to just chip in and say thank you for having us here, man. I think this is awesome.
It's very good to be here, Rose. We love you, man.
Yeah.
Love Odyssey. Cotto Brothers. For life.
You know, thank you for the 40s that we're chilling on.
Yeah, definitely.
It's cool to do an interview on radio and just drink some 40s. I appreciate that.
Man, that's how we do it in this Olay session. Tell me, you guys, where are some places right now that you know, if I'm somebody out there seeking a gallery or maybe just a getaway spot, a different place. There's a lot of unique spots that Milwaukee has to offer. What are some of those places in Milwaukee right now where people can go and see your work?
You know,
our work?
Go outside, you know. Go to First in Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's right. Where we have our mural. Go check that out. You know, just spend your time outdoors. Too many people staying inside on the computer or on their TVs, you know, reading and stuff. You guys got to go outside and go check out the artwork, go see the world, go see what's happening on the streets. You know, that's where you need to be.
So your stuff's out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in terms of, checking out our fine art, it's hard to catch it here. We only have a couple pieces over at Art Milwaukee office over on Grand Avenue. I mean, that's the only place that you actually find some of our fine art. Some of the other fine art that we're working is just in our studio, and it's not for show for anybody currently. But we did have a showing at City Hall with the shark that we just made. 15-foot long shark, great white, our style. and we premiered it. Actually, it was kind of like sneak peek at City Hall, and we just loved that.
Very nice. Very nice. Is there anywhere else you have any pieces showing up right now? Any other collaborative works or individual pieces?
Nothing that we can announce publicly right now. Pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
I think, for us it's like we don't want to talk about it. We just do it, And if we do something after we're done with it, then we can announce it. But, we don't want to announce something before we finish something, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Okay. So another question I have for you guys, just getting back to the community. I understand you guys were down at the middle school today, Frank Lloyd Wright Middle School. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, we were there today. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
What were you guys doing down there this morning?
Well, the schools.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of schools have been reaching out to us, and just by coincidence that we've been bombarded with emails of teachers asking for us to come and visit these schools because they've been using us, the Cotto Brothers, as a topic or a subject to learn about in art school, or not art school, I should say, but an art class.
Mm-hmm.
And we were overwhelmed with it because we think that's an honor for us to be in our style, to be taught to the younger generations. So today we decided to stop by the Frank Lloyd Wright Intermediate School and give a little pep talk to an 8th grade class that was
Nice.
about us.
Mm-hmm.
So it was pretty cool. I mean, these people were really excited, and they were doing portraits in our style, self-portraits. And you could see that these kids are, they were excited to see us. And, they had a bunch of questions. I mean, they were eager to ask questions. But, then again, it's 8th grade, and, you just want to get done with it and just push on off to high school and just handle some major business, you know what I mean? But, yeah, it was a great time. It was a great time.
Yeah. Very cool to talk about our artwork to the youth, and get those kids excited about doing art. Because, it's hard for kids nowadays. This generation, it's like, even for young people of our age in their 20s and even 30s, it's hard to look forward and see any type of bright future, the world is coming down on people, especially the kids, and they get all depressed, and they're supposed to be hanging out, having fun, being outside. Now they're just staying indoors, watch TV, not even hanging out with each other.
Yeah, boring.
Yeah, kids need to get
boring.
out, need to do art, need to have fun.
Yeah, but it's a shame. I mean, it really is. When you have art classes, art programs being shut down, you got, physical ed courses being shut down. These kids, what else are they going to do? They're going to learn math and English all day? Come on, man.
Sucks.
Yeah. And then you're going to read textbooks of subjects that are already manipulated. And, most of it's not even worth reading because it's not even true.
Whitewash history,
Whitewash history, yeah, that's boring stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we know we need to make a change about it, Rose.
Absolutely, and that's great that you guys were able to take time out of your schedules to go down to a public school where art is still actually being offered. So that's a really amazing thing to hear. First of all, because I myself am very tied into what's going on with art and the education behind it in the city. We lack that a lot, and just year after year.
It's not just here, Rose. It's everywhere.
Classes are dropping like flies.
Yeah, and so are kids.
Mm-hmm.
Kids are dropping out at school. College is getting lame. You know what I mean? And what else is there to do?
No jobs out there for the kids.
Yeah, no jobs. What the F? You know what I mean? What else are you going to do except watch TV? You know what I mean? Pay for cable?
Or get into trouble.
Or get into trouble, yeah. Out of boredom. Mm-hmm. Or just go out drinking, which is also getting real boring around here. Because what else is there to do, Milwaukee? For real, Rose. In terms of just,
having fun.
Yeah, doing pub crawls. Yeah, it's fun for a little bit, but like, you gonna do that all your life?
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. All right, not to go off too much on that tangent, but yeah, we need to do something. I mean, we need to just kind of. I hope the people that are listening right now, just let's start passing this message forward. Let's pay it forward. You know what I mean?
Excellent.
All right.
So you guys, can you tell me about one of your best experiences that you've had, one of your best moments you've had, as artists, as up and coming artists in the world, even here. I understand you guys have pieces actually hanging in Europe. You have some, throughout the country here. You guys are getting a lot of exposure all over. But of all the experiences you've had, is there one thing that kind of sticks out in each of your minds?
Yeah, in terms of just touching us deeply, I feel, when people come up to us and they just tell us that they love our stuff, and we'll be like, yeah, thank you, and just try to be super humble about it, but, it just really touches us in a way that, it helps us knowing that we're touching some other people out there with our art. And what moves them deeply also moves us deeply, and just back and forth. Mm-hmm. I think that's what I love about it. Just other people loving your work.
That's good.
But yeah, we also love, just collaborating with other people, other artists, other,
Gotta unite.
Yeah. And just do something good.
Artists unite.
Is there speaking of Artists Unite, is there another artist in town here that you guys might have been working with recently, or maybe that you sort of been kind of keeping your eye on?
That's a good question.
A Milwaukee artist?
Milwaukee artists, I mean, we're always keeping an eye on a bunch of people.
Chris McIntyre, photographer, is up there. We love Chris.
Yeah, we're seeing Perceptions, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I like his stuff a lot. He's doing some cool stuff. He's getting out there and he's a hustler.
John Caney is really pushing it.
Yeah.
Doing a great
Caney
job.
Photography. Also another dude that's been pushing it hard.
Word.
High in the fashion scene.
Yeah, with the fashion, I mean, he's just, dude's got the goods. I mean, we only like to just mess around with people who have the ish, to really do something. I mean, there's a lot of talented people there, but, a talented person can only have so much ambition or drive that, we really don't want to mess around with them too much.
Mm-hmm. So you guys, for anybody that's tuning in right now, again, this is riverwestradio.com, live streaming internet radio for the local community. We got the Kodo brothers here with us today, just checking out, seeing how these guys are doing, getting a little idea about what they think about the Milwaukee community, and some notes on their work.
Yeah, Milwaukee's fresh. Milwaukee is
fresh.
For
those who are curious to check out some of their work, you can visit www.kotoart.com, kotoart.com, and I think there's a gallery and a profile for people to tune into. Yeah,
you can look us up on our website. You can hit us up on Twitter if you want to get real personal with us and just goof around.
Facebook's got a lot of our stuff.
Yeah, Facebook. You get emails. Just hit us up any which way you can.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So guys, let me ask you a general question here. Why art, guys?
Why art?
Why art?
I don't know, man.
Because we don't want to do anything else. We just want to do that.
We just want to be positive, and artwork is always 100% positive, no matter if it's crazy, if it's out there, provocative, shocking. It's art. It's supposed to bring about conversation, unique thoughts, get you thinking about stuff.
Yeah, stimulating.
Just stimulate you.
It not only stimulates us, but we want to stimulate everybody around us.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want to do.
Absolutely.
So if you want to come at us, then come ahead. Come get me.
Mm-hmm.
Come get us.
Come get us.
We're here.
We're here. All right. I live on 104 East Mason Street. Okay. Come and get me. Come and get me. Now I'm waiting. No, I'm just joking. Alex is looking at me like, what? For real? What?
Shouldn't be giving out the address, man.
Is that the address of the sandwich shop down there or something?
Yeah, Jimmy John's.
Okay.
Come hit us up.
Okay. That's what's going on, you guys. Tell me, what's an integral, part of the work to an artist? What's in it? You know, what's a key component to producing?
I mean, whatever it is that you're doing, like it. You know, don't do something that you hate, or else what's the point of living? You know,
Or that somebody else likes? Or
yeah, it has to be true to yourself.
Yeah, you got to do it for yourself and not
Be true to
anybody
yourself.
else.
All right, don't do something that somebody else might like. Just do it because you love it. Follow your passions. Follow your passions. Or else, you know, what the F are you doing?
You're walking around like a zombie, man.
Yeah, you're walking like a zombie. Why are you doing that, dude?
Be
You
a
know?
human being.
You know, why don't you just, you know, get off the couch, stop smoking broccoli on the couch, and stop, you know, watching TV? That's
Broccoli.
boring. Yeah, broccoli.
Broccoli.
You know, just get out. I mean, like, you know, go hit it up on the streets and smoke broccoli outside. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't want to get too much into it, but, you know, let's get real here.
Don't let the TV get in between you and your daily routine. That's
Yeah.
that's our motto.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And whoever's out there paying for cable, don't do that.
Mhm.
All right? Cable should be free. Wi-Fi should be free. All right?
Why
I
are you
mean,
paying for that?
You know, us as a people have a say. I mean, we can, if we talk about it and if we have a movement, if we protest it, we'll be heard. And I think the people have the power. So let's stop paying for Wi-Fi. Let's stop paying for cable TV. All right, we can watch TV already on the internet. You know, so why are you doing that, dude? Why? I mean, we can go on and on and on, you know, but let's move on somewhere else, Rose, because I don't want to go too deep. You
Yeah,
know?
I just wanted to take a little side note to say, what's up, Mom? I hope you're listening. We love you. We're here on the radio to represent you, because you know we're your seed. So
You too, Dad.
hope-
Let's not forget Dad, you know.
yeah, Mom and Dad. Word up, word up.
Actually, you know, our dad was, he just sent us some pictures because he lives in Brazil right now. And he was hanging out with Brito, which is a well-established artist.
A
from
singer.
Brazil. No, painter.
A painter.
I mean, the guy is huge. I mean, he has pictures posing with.
Romero Brito, man, dude kills it.
Yeah.
He used to kick it with Michael Jackson. You know, he's got paintings with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, he's posing with Obama or Bush. I mean, the guy is like up there. And our dad was kicking
Please
it
don't
with
say
him.
Bush on this station.
Okay. W. But, you know, our dad was kicking it with him, and he was showing him our stuff. And he's like, oh, okay.
Very fond of our work.
Yeah. Also, our dad was, you know, hanging out with Katie Couric, too. So, you know, he sends us these pictures, and he's telling us, like, oh, why don't you put it up on the internet, you know, talk about your dad.
Speaking of people being interested in your work, just from general feedback that you guys have gotten, you know, face to face, you know what I'm saying? Whether it was something that, you know, somebody came up to you and said to you was a compliment, or whether it was, you know, somebody giving some feedback on a social media network or something, you know, how do you take that and what do you do with it?
Okay, Alex, did you get that question?
No, man, I didn't hear anything, man.
Oh,
Rose, can you repeat
man.
that one last
Oh,
time,
my
brother?
God.
No.
Pretty please.
No, I can't actually.
All right, new question. Next.
Next. No, in terms of did you say something about impacting the community with art?
Now, how are you impacted by the way the community reacts to your art?
in response to our art?
Yeah.
We love it, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's what feeds us. You know, that's what keeps us going.
Even if it's negative, that fuels the fire in us.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. I
Keep-
mean, you know, if someone is talking, you know, ish behind our back,
Mhm.
you know, and, you know, it
Mhm.
obviously comes back to us
Mhm.
because we're very well intertwined with the community.
Mhm.
You know, but that stuff always comes back to us and be like, yeah, these people have been saying this about you, and be like, okay, we brush it off. But we always know who's saying what.
Mhm.
In terms of negative thoughts about, like, you know, towards us, I mean, you know, keep on going. But all we want to do is do something positive. All we want to do is art. So what's the hate on that?
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Why do you hate us?
I mean, that's what, you know, that's what fuels us too.
Yeah.
You know, just to do better and better and bigger and bigger. But, you know, we love how the community comes at us and thanks us.
Mhm.
You know, especially for the mural that we put up there, that 2-story mural on that
How
intersection.
how did people react to that when they were driving by or walking
Oh.
by, or what was
Yeah,
it
that's,
like?
That's history in the making, Rose.
Mhm.
I mean, people were honking, screaming out their car windows, you know, stopping by to talk to us to see, you know, what we're doing, what's going on.
Yeah.
you know, and
We had lawyers, we had firemen, bus drivers coming up to us and just thanking us because they drive past it every day.
Mm-hmm.
And on gloomy days here, and you have something so bright and colorful and exotic, it does spark something. It does enlighten something, and it kind of just brightens the day, and people acknowledge that. And they actually make the effort to come at us and be like, "Hey, thank you."
Certainly
we love
is certainly a beautiful mural that you guys put up there. That's on First in Pittsburgh,
Thank
down
you,
the
Rose.
Fifth, wherever
Thanks,
that big old sort of African theme mask with the hands drooping down left and right. It's a huge piece. I think it's like 30 feet tall,
yeah.
2 stories.
Mm-hmm.
But we did it for the kids. They're cutting all the art programs from the schools. Kids don't have art in their schools anymore, and so it sucks for the kids. If I didn't have art in my class, what would I do? I might have not have been an artist. I might have not done anything. I mean, I could have been who knows what, because I needed that escape. I needed that artwork in class to keep us moving, to keep our heads out of the gutter and whatnot, to get a little bit of relief.
So that was sort of by doing that mural, sort of your way of saying, hey guys, looking out to the city, looking out, thinking about the kids, and hey, we should push this. Don't forget about this, and let's continue to support it.
Yeah, art's important.
Put it
We're
out
just trying to
there.
let people know art is important. It keeps people going. It puts a smile on people's faces, and we all need it. It's soul food, so
Yeah, soul food.
it's important.
Soul food.
Soul
for the
food.
soul.
Soul food is a preparation that takes time and time and time again
love.
before you get in lots of love
Hecho con amor.
and passion. Se quería,
But yo,
though.
just to go back on that, Rose, back on the mural, that stuff, that whole thing came from our pockets,
Mhm.
and help from the people. And that's nothing to us. I mean, you can compare the Fonzie statue that's right there on the river
Mm.
downtown, the statue of Fonz,
Yeah.
it's bronze.
Mhm.
Dude, somebody dropped $80K on that thing. It was more
Is
than
that right?
80,000. More than $80,000 on a little bronze Fonz statue, which is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, it's kind of like, it's whatever.
Mhm.
I mean,
People
the show was cool. I like the Fonz, that
Oh, yeah.
show was cool, but
Happy Days was what's up.
but it's all white folks, man.
Yeah. Ron Howard is what's up.
Yeah, his was up.
But just something like that, you're gonna pay $80,000, dude. And we did that mural that had 10 times more of an impact.
Yeah.
From us. I mean, that came out of our pockets. We didn't have any help from the city.
You guys have any other murals up in town, or have you done any other murals?
We've done a mural out in Hawaii for a nightclub. It was kind of like a secret members only nightclub.
Which club was that? Do you have?
It's called Asylum, man. Pretty dope place. We went out to Hawaii, did an indoor mural for them, and which came out fantastic. They loved it. It fit their decor and what have you, fit their theme and their vibe to the T. And Asylum loves us for doing that. We did it on a wing, so
Yeah, we were on vacation in Hawaii, and
dude,
On
hit us up.
vacation.
Yeah.
it was Christmas, dude. And they hit us up. They heard that we were in town. They hit us up. They picked us up from the hotel at night, and they drove us to the club. And this club gets DJs from all over the world. I think they were rated like.
Yeah, no, I've heard of it actually. I think a DJ that I've seen in Chicago, My Jane Coles, was
yeah, she's
actually out
played
there a couple of months ago.
Word
Pretty-
up. And
awesome.
they just they wanted us to do it, and we didn't expect it, and then we just did it.
Mhm.
It was like that, and they welcomed us with mad love and took care of us. It was pretty cool.
Excellent. That's good. And you guys have plans for any other murals coming up, or
We do
have
but-
ideas for anything?
Oh,
Maybe.
without a doubt. But we
Mhm.
don't want to divulge too much into that.
Keep it a mystery. Keep
Uh,
it spicy.
Yeah,
Mm.
keep it spicy.
Okay. So tell me, guys, from when you started until now, how have you seen your work progressed?
Um,
Getting better and better.
yeah. I mean, we're always pushing ourselves to be better and better.
In our eyes, we're better and better. Who knows what other people think? They might
Yeah.
think the same. They might not think that. But we just keep pushing each other, ourselves, just to do our best. Keep getting better and better.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking. I was actually thinking earlier today that what if we ran into someone across the world that was doing our style, but a little better, and what would we would think and be like, oh,
Right.
But we've yet to see that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That'd be something.
Yeah, I mean, for all the people that are listening, tuning into us, listening to us, I hope you just kind of, take us in with open minds. Most definitely hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, kodoart.com.
Kodo Brothers.
Yeah, just, keep us close, and we'll keep you guys close.
Yeah, let us know what you're thinking. If you guys are interested in a new mural, give us some ideas. Give us, some locations. If someone has a building out there who's interested to have something colored up, on the outside, inside, whatever, don't hesitate to contact us because we will do it.
You guys are willing to go anywhere to make that happen.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
man. I mean, if the juice is worth the squeeze, yeah.
All right, no doubt, absolutely. All right, guys. Well, I just want to thank you very, very much, for coming down here. And I wanted to ask you if there's, any last comments you have to leave with our extensive, listening.
I mean,
crowd right now.
how many minutes are we going on this thing here so
know,
far? Because, we're halfway on our 40s here. I think we can keep going, pushing.
Okay.
I mean, I'd like to talk some more.
Is River West down for that? Yeah, you don't have a say? Okay, well, let's do it. All right,
All
then.
right,
Show
all
it.
right,
Yeah,
tight,
we're
tight.
show. All right.
Let's
all
Milwaukee.
Yeah. Oh,
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
I mean, but seriously, for those who've just tuned in, even though technically you're 57 minutes late, that's fine. We're going to keep on rolling here with a little bit of light conversation tonight. This is Olay, Odyssey Local Artist Interviews with your host, Christopher Rose, and this is www.riverwestradio.com. We're live streaming free community radio, just tapping into Milwaukee's creative culture. And again, today we're here with the Kodo brothers, whose work you can check out at kodoart.com.
Also, Rose, I don't want to interrupt you, dude, but I just want to reiterate that, whoever's listening who wants to just throw a party at their space, if you have a warehouse or just a big enough space for us to throw a party, we got a whole crew willing to throw big parties. So if you know of anything, hit us up on the email. Just email us and say, hey, look, I got a place that you could check out. I mean, we'll bring the music, we'll bring the entertainment, we'll bring everything. We'll make it happen. We just want to throw some parties. All right.
That sounds solid. Absolutely. The more you can get out there, and the more you can create, eclectic networks of people going into unique spaces, which there are a lot of in the city, the better, So there's a buzz going around town, guys. I don't know if you heard of it or not, or if you've seen anything. I think you might have. I think I caught something somewhere online. I understand there's some currency, some money, some cash money in flow right now that has a stamp on it. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's a stamp. It says it's got your kind of I think it's your logo, COUTO.
Yeah.
And it's just a red stamp on these dollar bills.
Yeah, we've seen it, man. We don't know where it's coming from, but whoever you are, who's doing that, thank you.
Yeah,
you're really
that's
doing a nice
cool.
job with that.
We frankly don't know where that's coming from, but I mean, if
are you guys concerned?
No, I mean,
the government.
Like I said,
we ain't scared of the government.
We're not scared of you, So if whoever's doing that, props. I don't know who's going out of their way to do that. We think it's cool, and let that circulate. Let it get through people's hands and let it.
Dedicated fans out there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of love, Rose, without a doubt. There's a lot of people that are just like loyal, and we love that. I mean, that's all we want.
And we've been seeing the stickers around too, everywhere, bus stops, restaurants.
Yeah,
in your house. So yeah, man,
some weird stuff going on.
I'm pretty cool with that. So
you guys got
love.
stickers and stamps out there. Do you guys do you have anything else out there? You guys available for people to look at? Do you have anything else available for people to get their hands on out there right now?
We got the prints online. So if you guys are interested in Kodo Brothers prints, that maybe someday will make you rich. I don't know. Get them from the website, you know, CotoArt.com. Check out the Koto Brothers prints. You know?
I mean, there's prints that you can personally order that are limited edition. So for each painting that we do, there's only 200 prints per painting. And that's it. We don't continue on with the continuation of those prints. So, you know, over time, it's like, you know, these prints, they gain value.
Yeah, and shirts are soon to come too, man. Everyone's going to be rocking Koto Brothers shirts. That's going to be really cool. I can't wait to rock my own. So, coming soon, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, we love to tune in with fashion in that sense and just kind of get our stuff on other people's bodies. We love that. And just kind of spraying the message, you know, the movement. You know, we want that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, Rose, I got to thank you for letting us bring our dog. You know, we always bring our dog everywhere. And, you know, there's some places that just
Reggie.
Reggie. There's some places
can
that
Reggie
just,
say hi on the mic and give him a little...
I don't know
He
about
shows
that.
no
I
love.
don't want to get him all riled
He
up
doesn't
right
bark on command, man. He's his own person, man. He's independent. You know what I mean?
You know, we like to bring our dog with us wherever we are. You know, that's another thing about Milwaukee is just, you know, people are afraid to bring dogs into places. I mean, if anywhere else around the world or around this country, you can bring your dog anywhere. It's cool. It's normal. Don't freak out, you know? And this place is obviously...
Dogs are people too, you know?
Yeah, dogs are people too. Don't F around. But yeah, I just want to thank you, Rose, for letting us come here, bring our pup here.
Absolutely. You know, while we're kind of, you know, getting in deep, you know, I just want to, you know, stray away from your work and get to know you guys on another level. We're in River West right now, right on Center Street, live in the window at River West Video next to Fuel Cafe across from Jackpot Gallery.
Okay.
Okay. And if there are any listeners out there, I'll say the first caller, call in 414-628-7234, gets a free ticket to the next Odyssey event. That's 414-628-7234.
Nice.
And that's gonna be a free ticket to the next Odyssey event.
Yeah, Rose, we do love your events because, you know, what other event in Milwaukee can you do whatever you want to do? Straight up. I mean, that's what we like to do is just do whatever we want and not have people, security, you know.
Trying to bust us.
Yeah, trying to bust us? You kidding me?
Bust you.
Leave us alone. Leave us alone.
Leave us alone. We're just being ourselves, living life, you know, to the fullest. You know, don't be jelly.
Living life to the fullest.
Don't be jelly. We're not peanut butter, so don't be jelly.
Okay, you're not trying to make sandwiches out here in the community, okay? We're trying to expand beyond the sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, Rose,
and speaking of sandwiches, guys,
what's the best sandwich in
what's
Milwaukee?
what's the best sandwich in Milwaukee?
Strukowski?
Oh, Kappa's is fresh. Yeah, we always like to stop in there.
Okay, Kappa's Full Billy Dilly.
Yeah.
Word.
Around Farwell.
Good peoples over there.
Okay.
Actually, the waterfront deli with the Reuben, that's hands down.
Gangster.
Okay.
Gangster.
Do you guys ever tried anywhere around River West here? You ever been to Stonefly? You been to Cafe Corazon? You ever been to the River West Co-op?
You know, we try not to eat out too much. We just try to make our own food, make what's good, because we know what's in it.
Yeah.
You never know if someone scratch their butt and then they're cooking the food and shit.
Yeah,
We don't like that,
you know,
man.
I used to work in restaurants. And
yeah.
Man, that's not tight.
Yeah, man. People need to start.
If you know who's prepping your food. You know, some restaurants won't even let you look at the kitchen. If you want to go in a restaurant and just kind of be like, listen, can I just look in the kitchen, see who's making my food? And they'll be like, no.
Of course.
You know, other places in the world, you can do that.
Could be some, you know, a troll-looking mother. You know,
Yeah.
You don't want to mess with that, man.
But
Yeah, but not to go off
But
too
if
much.
you know, if you guys were to make a recommendation to somebody in River West here, would you point them in one direction or another as far as grabbing a bite to eat and sitting down somewhere, anywhere?
Actually, Timbuktu is tight. You know,
Okay, yeah.
with African cuisine. That's
Yes.
pretty fresh.
Absolutely delicious.
But
That's
my
very
biggest
true.
recommendation, is make food at home. Make your own
Yeah.
food with your own love.
Yeah.
Put love in your food.
Yeah, organic.
It's hard to stay organic, because you never know what's in that shit.
Yeah, this country always provides us with just like garbage, and it's just getting so boring. I mean, we gotta get out of here.
People need to eat
we
real
gotta
food.
get out of here.
Real food, mostly vegetables.
But
you know?
straight up, just shop at Trader Joe's because that's what's up. Shop at Whole Foods because that's what's up.
Message.
Message. Get your daily broccoli intake.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Lots of iron.
All right, we're not trying to take you to Sunday service here, so let's get on with the next question.
Yeah, next
The
question.
next
please.
question. Okay. All right, guys. How have you, seen your work develop? Actually, I know I asked you a similar question before. How do you feel the progression has been from when you started to now? But how do you make those changes? Where does the change come from? Where you put down your first piece together as a collective duo, from the first piece to now, what have you done, to change your work? Or how does that change come?
Well, in terms of just kind of progressing and just making it better than the last one. I mean, that's always the goal. But in terms of evolving, yeah, we definitely have since day one, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting cleaner and crispier with it, being more efficient.
Is there anything that you do tactically to hone your skills better? Is there any type of training that you do along the way, or something you kind of pull from to
No,
to
I mean,
empower
what's
your...
essential for us to do what we do is just listen to music. It's all about the music. All day, every day, music.
Jazz, blues, jazz.
Yeah, I mean, Alex is more knowledgeable with everything that's behind us, dude, in terms of music history. I'm more in terms of the future, so we always bring that together in the studio, and we just always listen to music, and that's what inspires us. I mean, music is like a drug for the artist. I mean, for us at least, and that's what gets us going. So the more that the music is evolving, I think that our artwork is evolving too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's going on here.
Definitely, man. Hip hop.
Mhm.
Yeah, but just like, that hip hop, electronic fusion with world music tuning in, intertwining with that. I mean, there's a lot of MCs here, a lot of, rappers that are just kind of portraying a lifestyle that they're not living.
Mhm.
And we know that. We call you out. I mean, we're calling you out. You're rapping about a lifestyle that you don't live. And that's corny. The only person that I think that we listen to that has, the rights of rapping about their lifestyle is probably like, A$AP Rocky, or, someone more deeper and more tuned in and verbose is, Kendrick Lamar. And then think about all the electronic musicians that are listening to those guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what's up. I
That's
mean, there's so much good shit going on, and it's just...
So music has a really big influence on how you guys are actually putting down from the stuff you were listening to a few years ago to what you're listening to now. Kind of, you feel like is carrying you as far as expanding your mind to different places and
Oh, without a doubt.
expressing
Without
that
a
on the
doubt.
canvas.
I mean, it's inspiration.
Mm.
The music industry is kind of getting stabbed all over the place. I mean, mixtapes is what's propelling the hip-hop
Mm-hmm.
music scene. But it's hard because everybody's downloading music like crazy, like nobody's business, nobody's buying ish anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to figure out different approaches. I'm sure we're gonna narrow it down and just take a hold of it.
What about for you guys, musicians aside? That's a whole nother spectrum, really, of creative
Conversation.
expression. Well, I mean, we can tap into, but it's a whole nother realm of creative expression that you have to market in a whole nother way, I feel.
Mhm.
Maybe not, though. How do you guys market your work? How do you guys get your work out there? What is it that you do that sets you aside, that helps you has helped you to establish
in terms
your
of
name
linking
now?
our art with music? We love that. We've been approached by dozens of musicians, well-known people, to do their album art. But at this point, we're just really picky on where we want to choose. I mean, we can't have our art just back up some cheese. So we're really picky about it in terms of that. But we have some set ideas. on where to use artwork to collaborate with music. I mean, most definitely.
So you feel like music is kind of a place that
It's one venue to get our artwork out there, but there's tons of venues. I mean, we want our artwork in everybody's homes. That's what we want.
What are some things that you're doing though to get your work in people's homes? What kind of channels have you been using to get the word out there?
The prints are a big one, man. You know, that's because the average person can afford that for the most part. They're cheap. They're $25 online. So we're just trying to get the prints to people's homes. Some people can't afford the actual paintings, the real one and only painting, but they can buy the print, something that's real similar, smaller, affordable. So, and hopefully we can get the shirts out in the clothing.
Yeah, the clothing is something that we've been honing down because we're picky on quality, and we're picky on something that has to represent us in the right way. But eventually we'll get there. I mean, we're almost there in terms of fashion, and we have a lot of avenues in which we can tap into to get our artwork on clothing and fashion. Dresses for females, swimsuits, the list goes on. Shoes.
Excellent. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you very much for coming down to River West Radio.
Thank you, Rose.
I'm Christopher Rose. I'm your host. This has been the first premiere session of Olay Odyssey Local Artist Interviews at www.riverwestradio.com. And you can tune in next week on Wednesday. I'm going to do an off schedule. This is going to be a Thursday thing, but I'm going out of town. But we're going to keep the ball rolling. Next Wednesday, we'll be down here. Look out for up-to-date information on that show. In the meantime, again, thank you, Chris and Alex, for coming down. It's been a pleasure.
Yep, thank you,
And this
Rose.
has been Olay Talk Show Radio, live streaming from riverwestradio.com. Thank you very much.
All right. Peace out, everybody. Signing off. Thank you.
Later.